Hello and welcome to Catalyze Music Academy. My name is Zaak Kerstetter. I'm an Ableton Certified Trainer. And today I want to talk a little bit about DJing with Ableton Live, which is not something I've covered a whole lot on the channel, but that's something I can definitely talk about more. If that is what you guys are into, let me know in the comments section below. But I'm not going to do like a full overview of DJing in live, but I do want to talk specifically about my absolute 100% favorite effect for DJing with live that just makes making any transition really easy, even if you're switching from like one tempo or one genre to another, like doing really big drastic changes in a DJ set, sometimes be a little awkward. There is one effect that I want to talk about that makes all those transitions super, super easy. Before I dive into that, I do want to let you know if you are enjoying the content on the channel, please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, all that kind of stuff. It is very helpful for me. So just going over this real quick, this is what my basic DJ template looks like. I have an A deck and a B deck. They both have the exact same effects on them, where I have a bunch of beat repeats, a bunch of other cool effects like EQs, filters, all kinds of stuff. And they're repeated on both of them. They're exactly the same. The one that I do want to talk about is this one right here, which is the Fade to Gray. And this is actually not something I came up with by myself. This is actually a preset you all have access to. It's probably my favorite preset of all of them in live. And you can find it underneath Audio Effects, under Audio Effect Rack. There is a folder called Performance and DJ, and there is an effect right here called Knob 1 Fade to Gray. This is a fantastic little effect that we're going to kind of unpack in this video. Before we do that, I do just want to show you, so right now I have two of my own original tracks loaded up here already, so this is what the first track sounds like. And then I've got another track over here that has a little like this. And that's what we're going to be mixing back and forth between. So to start off, we're going to take this track and we're going to use this one knob fade to gray. And if we open this up and look on the inside, we can hit this little button here. That'll show the devices. We can see that this is an EQ3 and a delay with the ping pong setting turned on. And the way this works is as you turn up this one knob, you can see that it is turning down the mid frequencies, and it's also changing the range between our mid and our high frequencies. So it's kind of like closing in on this one EQ range in the middle. And at the same time, it's also turning on a delay and then turning up the feedback and the dry wet of that delay, which creates this nice kind of like beautiful washed out sound. So here's what the track sounds like with nothing turned on. And then as I turn this up, it kind of creates this echoey, fade out, washy space. The more I turn this up, and then if I turn this back down, it goes back to sounding normal. Do that one more time. So it kind of gets rid of the highs and the lows and just creates this echoey space, which is perfect for exiting one song and entering another song when you're doing a DJ set, regardless of whether the two songs really kind of like mixed together or not. It's also really useful if you are in like the middle of a song and the audience is just not feeling it. You just like, they're just not into it and you need to get out of that song immediately. This can be a great emergency exit, and then you fade in the next song, and then all of a sudden you're in the new song and the party keeps going. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna play this from the beginning. I'm gonna turn up the volume here on this. Once I get about here, I'm gonna launch the next song. I'll launch this guy. I'm gonna start fading this one in. And at the same time, I'm gonna start turning my fade to gray. We're now in the next song. And I can start fading this one out. Like that. Makes any transition from not necessarily any song to any other song, but most transitions, if you're feeling like a little nervous about making the two songs mixed together or making them work together, this is a fantastic tool. And of course, you could combine this with using other effects like reverbs, like other EQs. Sometimes I'll mix this with like the DJM EQ, which is a really fantastic free third-party plugin that I might cover in a separate video to mix and match and just do cool, interesting fades. In fact, let's try it out right now real quick. I'll turn this one back down, turn this one back up. And play this guy. And we can go different directions with our EQ here and our fade to gray. To do interesting combinations of effects that way. So great for just creating washy, airy spaces for you to mix in and out of by just doing volume fades on either side. So that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that. It's that one preset effect. Just use it. If you're building a DJ template, this is something that I highly recommend just having in your toolbox. It's really useful in a wide variety of situations. I'm a big fan. Try it out for yourself. See if you like it. Let me know in the comments section below. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon in another video.